I sold my house to pay for the fees, and I put Julia, my daughter, in charge of my money. She's good at that sort of thing. She's an office manager.
Annie is 81. She has lived in a care home for the last 3 years.
Anyway, we chose this place, and this was nice, and I moved in. And at first, everybody comes to see you, and that's nice. It's like you're the queen, and the whole place is buzzing. But, of course, naturally, they're busy and they haven't got time to come and see you again. But Julia always came, and then she brought Neil. She said he was her boyfriend. Her boyfriend? He's 54. Anyway, he had a smile that didn't reach his eyes, and it didn't convince me at all. But I couldn't tell her that, could I?
Over time, Julia and Neil became Annie's only visitors.
Every time they come into my room, he closes the door, quiet. He holds the handle and gently shuts it so no one can hear. And he gives me that smile, the one where his eyes say something else. And he talks about how his business is having cash flow problems.
The care home staff noticed some unexplained bruising on Annie's arms.
He would take my arm and hold it really tight. He'd press his thumbs in, lead me over to my dressing table and make me sign bits of paper and cheques.
Though Annie's care home bills were always paid on time, the staff eventually noticed that she had some unexpected financial difficulties.
Every Wednesday, the care home would arrange a wheelchair, and my friend Christine would take me into town. We'd have a sandwich and a coffee, and then she'd take me shopping, and I'd buy a lipstick. I like the bolder ones, you know, deep cherry or violet shimmer. But when I had no money in my purse, I couldn't go.
The care home managers and staff were concerned and contacted the social care practitioner.
This woman called Amanda from social care came to visit me and asked me how things were for me living at the home. I didn't tell her anything at first. I thought it was someone just being nosy. But then I could tell she was interested in me, so I explained about Neil and the bruising and jewellery and signing things and money and not having any new lipsticks.
Annie's case was considered under the Surrey Safeguarding Adult Procedures. The police undertook an investigation, and staff from Adult Social Care supported Annie to tell her story. The social care workers and care home drew up a new support plan and, at Annie's request, contacted Annie's wider family and friends.
Julia didn't speak to me at first, but then Neil disappeared off the scene. He went all slippery when the police appeared. Him and that smile that never touched his eyes ran off. Julia comes as often as she can and always apologises. And I'm always so pleased to see her.